So the place I was given an opportunity to intern at is called Academic Development Institute. And they have a couple different branches. But the one I worked at was the Metro East Parent Connection, and that is located in East St. Louis, Illinois. As an intern here, I learned communication skills, tech skills, problem solving skills. I learned how to adapt. I learned a lot of teamwork. I learned a lot of time management as well. Also, just knowledge. I learned about things that I never knew about before, like as far as like grant writing and learning how to do data analysis and stuff like that. As far as like the communication skills that I learned, I learned how to interact with lots of new people in the company by listening in on meetings and being able to give my input when applicable. I learned how to adapt to the COVID rules and just the COVID world as far as being able to attend those virtual meetings and just still seeing how stuff really got done, even though, everything was changing around us. We still made sure that our work was done. And I just learned how to engage in the community around me, because it's like we live in a community, but we don't realize everything that's going on in the community because we not really like connected to the community. I put it that way. And then especially like with me being in college, like I'm not really connected to my community anymore. I used to volunteer, but now it's like I'm back and forth, so I really don't anymore. But overall, this internship has taught me a lot about myself and my own capabilities. I feel like when you're at a regular job, you don't really have room for error because they basically give you all your responsibilities. They write them out for you, and then they also tell you how to fulfill those responsibilities. In an internship, you're given all these different tasks, but you're not actually given the steps to complete these tasks. So you're forced to use your own brain to figure out what's going on. And so I feel like it's a lot of trial and error. Not saying I had a lot of error, but just saying that I had to figure out a lot of things on my own. They didn't tell me a lot to do. They gave me the list of things that I needed to get done, and that was it. They didn't show me how to do it. I just had to figure it out. So I had to learn how to not run to my boss with every question that I had, and just learn how to handle my business. Also, I can say that as far as like my future, I want to be like a child therapist or like a child life specialist. And so again, just being able to engage in my community and being able to interact with different kids and just organize different like workshops and after school programs for the kids in my district 189. So just being able to do that, I really feel like it will have an impact on my future because it's just like I have that experience as far as like children. Like I've been volunteering with kids since I was 12, like since I was a kid. So I do feel like just being able to do this internship and just being able to see how like the different roles and different responsibilities and tasks that go into creating these programs for these kids. I think that really just opened my eyes to, the things around me. So I can say that they helped me. And then like as far as like personally and professionally, time management, because I learned that, like I work a job, of course. I work full time at Lowe's, but and at Nancy's part-time. So I know how to be on time for work, but it's like at this internship, it's different, and it was way lenient, like way more lenient than like my set schedule at work. And so like I kind of did come in like 9 and 10. Like I just came whatever time I really wanted to come, just make sure I did my hours. But they definitely taught me, like, you know what I mean? Like when you get a real job, they always tell me like when you get a real job, you're gonna have to be there. Ain't no being late. So I just learned how to manage my time, learn how to get up and go to work, and learn how to get my stuff done in that amount of time that I'm given, so that I don't have to stay overtime to, try to figure out the stuff that they gave me to do for the day. And yeah, just like I said, as far as growth, like I feel like I did grow a lot in this internship. I really do feel like I've matured a lot over the years, and that did play a role. Not like that didn't play a role over the years, but it did play a role in my growth this past year. And yeah, as far as expectations, the field experience did meet them. I volunteered for the agency before, so it wasn't my first time like meeting these people. I've been knowing them um, a long time. Not even just since I've been volunteering, just I've been knowing them a long time. So the familiarity, I don't know how to say the word. It was a bonus because it allowed me to feel comfortable and adequate enough to complete the task that I was doing or the task that I was given. I think that did play a role in my feelings about being there, or just like me being able to enjoy the internship, just because like I knew what I was getting into in a way. I never interned there before, but I knew what I was getting into. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this site to future students. I mean, I don't know any students here that are from East St. Louis, so they probably won't intern there, but I would recommend it, if possible. So yeah, I just feel like even though you might not be interning in your own field, because like my field was exercise science, but I don't want to do that anymore. But even if I was still trying to get a job with exercise science, I feel like internships don't necessarily have to be what you're going for, but they definitely help you get your foot in the door as far as like career wise, and just help you figure out what you want to do, and just show you like how you know how the real salary jobs work and those titles that come with it. And so yeah, that's just my summary of my field experience. So thank you.